Whoops, my mic was muted. Off to a great start. Anyways, Ryan, regular dude gaming. Got some Diablo 4 on the menu today. This is day 3 officially that I've been playing. I skipped Wednesday or Thursday, I think. I skipped one of those days. Um, so yeah, we'll just get to it. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of the those zones, apparition incursions, because I have to get. Let me turn my controller on. I have to level these abilities up, and as you can see, they cost 120 each. So that's a lot of those apparition zones. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pop an elixir just for the added XP boost. Let's go this critical strike one. And we're just going to go look for a headhunt zone. Not headhunt. That was last season. Apparition incursion. Wow, I'm off to a great start today, guys. Okay, let's go to Kid Bardu, I guess. Hope everybody's Saturday's doing okay so far. Went to the commissary earlier and picked up some essential supplies. Love going on base to the commissary. It's clean, everybody's nice. Yeah, I got my mount armor. I got the new mount for this season and one of the mount armors. So it's like the tiger one, but it's some type of, I don't know, Belial tiger. I don't know. Turn this down a smidge in my headset. Got 8 seconds till the incursion starts.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Yeah, so I'm kind of in between T1 and T2, Torment 1 and Torment 2 right now. My armor rating as per usual. So I'm just kind of hanging out in Torment 1, trying to pick up some better gear so I can actually hang in Torment 2. Okay, so we have one of the little mini bosses coming up here. I thought we did. Oh, 2 seconds. Okay. Anytime you hear that little that means bad guys here. There we go. And now we follow Belial.
You solve nothing.
So basically he runs to another area to set up more of his little apparition stuff. So you want to go for these eyeballs. The betraying eye. Because that calls forth all these spectral whatevers. Oh, I thought I hit it. Whoops. I don't think you do. I am not entirely sure. Checkmate. I know if you want to play Spiritborn, I think you have to have the expansion. Hopefully that answered your question. Wasn't much of an answer, I know, but I believe you don't need it to play this season, but I think you're going to be missing out on some content. Like Nahantu, that whole district is locked behind the expansion, I believe. No, the Spiritborn was in season 6. Checkmate. What up, Bravo? Just kicking some ASS here. Checkmate. Yeah, the Spiritborn's a new class as of season 6, which is when the DLC, the Vessel of Hatred, came out.
Your insolence.
Here's Belial.
Is at an end.
And he's dead. Alrighty. Oops, I missed an amulet back here. Alright. Oh, I gotta go turn in some whispers. Hopefully that was a good answer for you there, Checkmate. I'm not the expert. I'm just a regular guy, you know? So we'll go in here and turn these whispers in, and we'll get us hopefully a sweet cache with some good stuff. Ooh, dungeon keys. Nice. Leveled up. Sweet. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get this level up in. I think I want to go down this way to get the legendary node here. Alright, so let's get back at it. So basically the whole shtick this season is you are fighting Belial, you're fighting his apparitions and trying to like keep him from getting a foothold in this realm or something, sanctuary. This one we can actually go to on a mount. So yeah, it's just this. Whenever you get enough to advance, it'll pop up saying you have to go talk to the the quest giver lady, Saina. And then you kind of advance the story a little bit. That's that priority quest available. I don't know if you see it popping up occasionally in the right there. Yep. Hope everyone's Saturday is going all right. Appreciate you tuning in.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine.
What I'd like to do is I try to go, well, somebody else is coming over here, but it goes a lot faster if you spread out, basically, and take all these simultaneously, if you can. Oh, man, he feared me. Well, he's dead. So I'm kind of like, for Torment 1, I'm kind of over leveled a little bit, but because my armor rating is not great, I'm having some issues with T2 a little bit. Chaos, man. Alright, so now Belial's gonna show up.
Nothing.
Can we go chase Belial? So we'll go over here to this little icon, this eye. Hey man, I appreciate you stopping in on eggs, dude. Yeah, kicking Twitch for being a little odd yesterday for me, so that's why I didn't stream yesterday. So my build is a Rock Splitter Thorns Spiritborn. So you have Gorilla basic attack called the Rock Splitter, which is on my A button. It applies thorns every third attack. So I'm missing a couple pieces of gear on my build, and I have a feeling that's why I'm struggling a little in T2.
Your insolence is at an end.
And he's dead. See if we got any goodies. Ooh, got some ancestrals. I like the armor. Now I'm probably gonna switch just for the armor rating. So what I'll do is I'll flag this because I'll have to temper it when I get back. Nope. Okay. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just keep this on since I have my gems, my dexterity gems in that. Get my... Ooh, nice. Let's see what her cash gives me here. So what I'm looking for my weapon here is called the Sepazantec, which applies your third ability attack every single time. So for this build, it's applying your thorns every time you attack. But I don't have it yet, so I'm still trying to collect boss materials as well. I have a good amount of these and exquisite blood, but I don't have that much of everything else. So you could go fight the bosses in this one without the materials. That's a little bit of a change from previous seasons, but in order to get the cash, or like the treasure chest at the end, you're gonna have to deposit those materials. So yes, you can go fight them to get the boss powers, which are these, and all these orange ones here are from lair bosses or dungeon bosses, and then you have these red few here that are from like torment bosses like Lilith and Duriel and Dariel and Belial, which is crazy because I beat Belial. I guess you have to like beat him in his lair to get that. I don't know. All right, so let's check on the progress of our quest here. So this is the quest I was talking about, right? Your apparition incursion. You see, you have to earn the Unveiler's Oath reputation, and that's pretty much what you do with these apparition incursion zones. So you just go collect all this reputation, and then eventually you'll be able to go turn it into the quest lady Saina. So what we're gonna do now is look for another zone. Got some of the glitch grenades, and I mixed it with a Skittles green apple flavor pack thing. Slaps. Oh, I missed out on the first one. Those guys crushed it that fast. Oh man. Woo! That's awesome. I'm just a big kid, man. Okay. Let's go get these eyes over here. I don't think anyone's at this one. The little yellow dots on the mini map are other players. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Okay. So it's essential to beat those eyes, because without beating those fast enough, Belial will get out of the mount, man. Belial will run away, basically. He'll talk some smack and be like, "Oh, pathetic," and then disappear. So let's see. Let's just, I guess, run around and beat some more of this stuff up. So you have to fill this little bar up on the screen. You have 5 minutes or until you fill the bar up. blackmailer. Okay. Oh, that means Belial's coming.
Your insolence is
And he's gone. Oh, man. Ooh, I leveled up. Got new whispers to turn in, too. Ooh. Ring of the Midnight Sun. I already have counterattack, though, as one of my abilities, so the counterattack passive is kind of a hat on a hat. Let's go turn these whispers in. I have my town portal saved as the Tree of Whispers. Ever since last season, where all the content was based out of there, it just makes sense to keep it there.
It is done.
I guess let's do this one. One more until we get this. That's going to be a game changer because it scales your damage. If you can see that 1% increased damage for each 3% you have as a barrier, which that's part of the rock splitter build. Is your gorilla skills basically build you a barrier. Let me just show you right there. So your main spirit hall is gorilla. I think actually for this build, I look on max roll for the builds sometimes just for help, you know, when I get kind of stuck. And they said to make this primary spirit hall centipede, which I don't dig personally because I like the barrier for the damage scaling purposes. Let's see, do I have enough to go in here? I have enough to go in there once. Oh, I got stuff in my stash, so let's go grab that real quick. Okay. And these recipes that I keep clicking, those are for... Oh, speaking of which, I got this gear to temper. I'm glad I mentioned that. Let me go ahead and dispose of it. So you upgrade your aspects and stuff by salvaging gear like you see on the screen. The chat's kind of in the way, but you get the idea. What are we doing? Oh, yeah. So we're going to temper some affixes on this new piece of gear we got. And so those little books that I just opened, this is where those recipes go. So each piece of gear has a different set of recipes that you can put on it. But you have to collect them via salvaging and these little knowledge books that you pick up every so often. We'll go with this one because all three of these will be applicable. I try to pick the traits that are, you know, I won't get a bum trait, so I don't have to keep retempering it. Because it costs resources every time you do it. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. My armored hide is when you see... we'll show you later. We'll get into that later. Alright, so for this one... See, this one's kind of tricky because I use Rock Splitter and Armored Hide, but not Crushing Hand and Concussive Stomp. So we'll just go with this one. Ooh, nice. That's a pretty big boost. So now we're going to go add a socket to this new piece of gear. So I can put the 2 gems in there. And we're going to unsocket this one. And we'll come back, put that one on, put these 2 in there, and presto changeo. My attack power went down, but my armor rating went way up, which is good, because I need armor rating to survive. Every time you advance in a torment difficulty, it takes away a portion of your armor, which is significant, you know, when you're fighting tougher enemies. Let's go masterwork that a couple times, too, if I can. Masterworking, basically, it says right here, upgrade your affixes. So what that means is, you'll see. It basically, all of the equipped affixes go up by the percentage indicated. but it does take up a abducite. I call it abductite. I know that's the wrong way to say it, but the material you need for masterworking. So now I'll take that off. You could see a couple of the affixes got better. Like the armor, I think went up 10 points maybe from the upgrades, the percentage upgrades. And then we're gonna go over to this guy and change the aspect of it because I don't like that one. So the aspect means that star ability down there at the bottom. You can change them with this guy, the occultist. But again, oh man, it depends on how many aspects you have as far as what you can do. So you see, you have defensive and utility aspects. So it's kind of up to you which one you want to pick. But sometimes, like your weapons, they only have offensive choices. So let's go through these. This is what I do every time because I don't have this stuff memorized, you know. Barrier for 25% of your max life. Increases armor by 20%. Yes, please. Let's just do this one. Okay. Yes. All right, now. See, it's imprinted. Lucky chance to create a mystic circle, and then if you create gorilla skill, which is my basic attack, so I'm casting gorilla skills constantly. All right, so let's get back out there and I masterworked. Yeah, okay, let's get back out there and do some more apparition incursions. I might end up having to do some nightmare dungeons too to get that abducite so I can level my gear. None of my gear is really masterworked just yet, and I tend not to focus on that till I get closer to like the end game content because it's kind of a waste of time otherwise, in my opinion. Oh, we got some stuff in our stash. Let's go grab that real quick. You only get space for 10 items in there. So like if you don't have enough room for your stuff, which sometimes what I do is and so I'm not going back all the time and wasting a bunch of time, I'll just pick up the stuff I want and leave the rest of it. Like pick up all the legendaries or uniques and leave everything else.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Just go over here, get this little eyeball. Come on, there we go. Just ripping stuff up. Okay, so we still gotta smash some more baddies here. Oh, there we go. All right. You also get boss powers from these bosses. That's actually how I got all the ones that I'm currently wearing or equipped with. Oh man, just wasted my ultimate. Okay.
This stops nothing.
So after I pick that gear up, I just roll out to the next spot. I usually take the closest one.
This is what you asked for. That'll come up like any other.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back down towards the event zone here. This mount armor looks sick. We'll go over here and wipe. Oh, whoever's over there is doing a good job on their own. Oh yeah, get some. Okay, so meter's not quite full yet. That means we have to beat up some more baddies. There's no more baddies over here. Some over here though, huh? Oh yeah. Okay. These favor tokens are what you use to get reliquary items. It's how they're doing their season content this season. Not a huge fan of it.
Is at an end.
Man, these after death effects. Alright, apparition incursion done. That's my old gear. I was about to say, wow, I just dropped a masterwork gear. Leveled up. Oh, baby. Boop. Nice. Alright, so attack power didn't go up, but I believe we'll see it once we're in some action. So that should theoretically scale my damage pretty good. As long as my barrier's going. Which, again, with the Rock Splitter and the Gorilla Spirit Hall, you generate barrier every time you attack. I think that's how it works. Come on, mount. Oh, I can't get on my mount there. There we go. Well, having a nice little Saturday, guys. Hope you are too. Ah! They got stuck there too. So that's the one drawback sometimes is these obstacles. You get stuck on them a lot. Okay.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine.
So we'll go over to the...
Shape it as
Oh.
I wish.
Oh no, that's not. I thought it was one of the eyes. That's actually one of the corpses. Those are in every area, and basically when you hit those, you beat up a bunch of baddies, and then Champion of Evil shows up. Haha, come here, apparition. Oh yeah. Let me get over there before the apparition shows up and everybody dusts it. Ooh, that was a 1 GA.
This stops nothing. You solve nothing.
Let's go down here. I try going where other players aren't going, because it just kind of speeds it up a little faster. Yeah, I was gonna get that boss, but someone else got him. There's an eye up here. You gotta get these, or else the whole incursion suffers if you don't. Ooh, they've been alerted to my presence. While we're here, let's go ahead and grab this. So this is a whisper. Well, you see now my whispers are full from that.
Your insolence is at an end.
Oh, wow. Ooh, there's a... I think these are bloody debtors or something. Grotesque debtor. Wow, okay. All that vulnerable damage. 105% damage. Let's just see. Ooh. Okay, so that might be one we keep an eyeball on. And damage, attack power went up by 1,000 just by equipping it. So, have to keep an eyeball on that one. Let's see. Let's go with one of these. Let's go turn our whispers in.
It is done.
Let's go boots, I guess.
Different to this one.
Okay, let's go salvage the gear.
I can break that down.
Okay, so let's take a closer look here at this. Oh, +4 to dominant. That's a temper, though. Okay, so we lose a bunch of max life, lose some ultimate damage, damage to elites. It only went up 400. We'll just salvage it. I don't...
I can fix it.
Oh, I gotta go back over and... There we go.
There's that. Come back if you need the forge.
Ooh, aspect upgraded. Alright. Oh yeah, leveled up. Okay. See if I have any nightmare dungeon keys. Go get some abducite so we can level this gear. So when you pop these nightmare dungeon keys, all you have to do is open your map, and it'll teleport right to the inside of the dungeon. Pretty neat. Dude's looking pretty cool. It's all cosmetic stuff. Alright, so nightmare dungeon time. Should fly through this. Tricked me. That's cool. Typically don't see like animations like that in Nightmare Dungeons. So there's a locked door, meaning there's probably some switches or pieces of something that I gotta go find. Okay. Went the wrong way. There we go. Ooh, a gremlin. Or goblin. Gremlin. Alright, let's keep going this way, I guess. Okay, so I guess we gotta go up here. Those mystic circles are pretty cool. That's what this is on the ground right here. So if I cast a gorilla skill in that mystic circle, something about a barrier, whatever that piece of gear said earlier. Okay, I thought one of those way. Oh, okay, over here. So that executed you keep seeing pop up, it's a combo here. This is what I picked it up from Max Roll. So this here, your main, applies the sparking damage, but if you take this, the chest beam, Wandering Death, you get from beating the world boss, the Wandering Death. You see the modifier, your main boss power instantly executes non-boss enemies with less than 21.5%. And that percentage goes up the more you upgrade that item. So it's killer. It really makes things go a lot faster. It's just a chance of the execution, but it happens pretty frequently. See? Executed. So used to be, like last season, you could put a rune combo in to do that. I forget exactly what the rune combo was. But it's kind of cool now because I don't have to use that rune combo. I can use a couple different ones this season.
Oh, please.
It's going to turn into a demon. Yep. Fool me once. Who's this? Investigate the ritual statues. Oops. Ritual of Blood. I don't mind doing these events in Nightmare Dungeons because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, there we go. Some of these will give you Abducite. Not every enemy, but you'll see it occasionally. Right, Variana, chill out.
Let's see what you've got.
Yeah, what did I get? Meh. Also meh. Alright, so I guess let's just keep going down this way, because that door's up there. That door up there is still locked. a chest. Sneaky little guys trying to ambush me. All right, so let's do this here. Okay, so that door opened. This build rips. And it's actually one of the easier builds to put together because it doesn't require any mythic uniques. Oops, okay. We got them all. Let's go over here. Because it's a nightmare dungeon, any extra abducite is preferable. That's the whole reason I'm here, is to get this material so I can use it for masterworking. All right, let's go vaporize this boss. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. I know I should go up because of my attack power and all that stuff is insane, but although my armor rating did go up. So we'll check it out here in a second. Let's go here. Oh, I don't think there's a difficulty thing there. So a couple places in Sanctuary you can go, big cities, to up your difficulty level. But with Torments, you actually have to go to the pit and do it. The Artificer's Pit. Yeah, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna see what. Let's go. I know Saragar has it. Ooh, and there's a whisper for this. Okay. So I just want to check to see what the armor downgrade's going to be going up to Torment 2. That's really the determining factor for me right now. So let's see. Armor's reduced by 500 and resistances by 50%. So it's doubles as you go up. So that means minus another 250, which will still put me over 1,000. So the threshold to block, to be, I don't want to say immune to damage, but to have full armor is 1,000. So anything over 1,000 and the difficulty you're on is just icing on the cake. But if you're under 1,000, you're going to get your butt handed to you, most likely, unless you have a lot of barrier generation and stuff like that. All right, so you know what? Let's see. Let's just see. Hopefully, I don't get annihilated here. Actually, you know what? Where's the potion lady? Up here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna get some advanced elixirs. I like iron barbs because it does 50 armor as well as 250 thorns additional. So if you have a thorns-based build, this is the way to go. I'm just kind of limited on resources right now. I guess let's just 10 for now. Yeah. While we're here, let's go ahead and salvage this gear.
What's still got some good in it?
Couple aspects upgraded. Heck yeah. All right. So we're gonna go for unlocking Torment 2. A little nervous. Hopefully I don't look dumb, but it is what it is now. Let me pop this elixir. This should help. 1342 minus 250. Yeah, so we should be more than good armor rating wise. It's a timed event. Oh boy. Not really feeling how long this is Oh, well, these guys are health up. Okay. Could be worse. This is a great gauge to see where your build's at strength-wise. So you see the timer on the right. You have 15 minutes to complete the level, including the boss fight. So as long as you can keep your meter above the timer mark, you should be fine. So all these additional health and defense ones are messing me up. Okay, let's keep it moving here. So I'm not really taking any damage. The problem is my damage output. Getting a little bogged down in here now. All right, let's go.
That'll come up like any other.
Uh-oh, somebody froze me. Yeah, it could be going faster, if I'm being honest. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, okay. I try not to get too bogged down, because it's timed, like I said before. Cool. Let's get that shrine. Yeah, boy. We're doing good, yeah. That bar's moving up pretty good. You see that ability where it keeps saying executed? Comes in super handy. Especially against like defense or health up enemies. Yeah, I think we'll be able to get this. Come here, you. All right, so we're doing pretty good here. We're over halfway already. Okay, so there's two parts of this, each one of these stages. Come on. So that power, that execute power, works on all non-bosses. So even on elites. Sick. Alright, so I like to run around sometimes and try to group up these enemies so that I beat a bunch of them at once. This barrier generation is... That's what that blue stuff is over my health orb, the red orb. You can see that little blue, like, overlay or whatever. That's my barrier. Alright, we're doing pretty good. The longest part of these sometimes is running around to find the enemies. Probably should have masterworked my gear before we came in here, but that's fine. let's go. I don't like getting bogged down fighting little onesies and twosies. Ooh, dang. Okay, so, oh yeah, there we go. We're getting there. We're chopping wood here. There's a shrine over here. Hopefully it's something good. We're almost there. A little bit more to go and then the boss fight. Hopefully I don't get murked in the boss fight. Whew. A lot of after-death explosion effects here. These added health ones are taking forever. All right. We're almost there. We're so close. Yeah, that execute power is coming in super handy. All right, let's keep going. Let's find another big group of enemies here. We're so close, guys. Oh, man. I'm just worried about the boss fight a little bit, if I'm being honest. So close. Alright, so I don't want to waste my powers before the boss fight. And of course, I don't have my ultimate. It's on a 30-second cooldown. Dang it. Might just run around here till some of my cooldowns come up. Okay, we'll go. Ooh. Those red attacks are like strong attacks. We're doing pretty good. Better than expected. Come on, baby. Oh boy.
This is what you have.
Yeah. All right, that was T2 unlocked right there. Sick. Oops. Let's see here. I only have a couple of these equipped because I'm not that far on my Paragon board. So I'm just focusing on upgrading the ones I have equipped to 15 first. That should significantly help my damage output. All right. I guess we'll just go bump it up to T2 right now. Hopefully that'll help me unlock some better gear too. Because you're supposed to get, like, I don't know if it's better gear, but more of it, basically. All right. Shablam. We are now in Torment 2. See, my armor rating's still over 1,000, so that's good. Plus the barrier on top of it. It could be a little under 1,000 with if you have a good barrier generation. Okay. So I think we got all the ones we want on this board. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna get that one. And then we're gonna go up. Let's see, what's this over here? Yeah, we're gonna go straight up to the next board. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do is when I bump up the difficulty, I just kind of run outside of whatever town I'm in and practice on the enemies out there. And that's just to make sure I'm not gonna get smoked doing the events. Ooh. Oh boy, okay. That guy's 131 Paragon. Okay, who should be able to hang? Let's go find a, oh, you know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and do some master working, because I forgot to last time. One second, let me go check my... Oh, I did get that message. Okay, cool. Anyway, just checking the chat, making sure I didn't miss anything. Let's go ahead and salvage this. We'll masterwork. That's already up to 4. Let's masterwork this one. Okay, so I should be able to get it up to 4 at least.
There's a good one.
So every 4 levels, you get a big bonus, and that's what this is, so we'll see. Ooh, okay. So basically when you upgrade, it goes to 5% each time, I think, and then each 4 levels, you get like a 25% increase. All right, so how much do we have left? We have 133 left. So we might be able to get a couple levels on something else. Oops.
My hammer sings on your return.
Does it?
More there than I thought.
Okay, that's not terrible. I think that's all the Abducite we have, actually. Yeah. It's not really enough to do much with, so let's get back out there and see how we rip in T2. Okay.
What?
I don't know why he always says that. The character's always like, what? When we go through there. Okay, so this one's pretty well in progress already. I don't want to get down there because the more players are there, the faster it goes, you know? Plus you get XP boosts. I'm not sure if it stacks, but you get at least an extra 50% if there's one other player. Not terrible, but not really ripping like I was.
This stops nothing.
Let's see, we'll go ahead and head up to one of these eyes up here. Oh yeah, I'm not ripping nearly as much as I was in T1. So, I mean, it's not terrible, but I'm definitely not ripping like I was in Torment 1. So let's go back down to the area here. Oh, wow. So it's like sometimes you can just benefit by being around these areas. Because of that XP boost, you'll gain a bunch of levels fast.
Your insolence is at an end.
Cool. What's crazy is I haven't made enough progress in the main line yet. This is the one I want to focus on. So I'm up to 23.5%. So there's a chance now if there's an enemy with less life than 23.5%, it's an instant execution. Okay. Ooh, okay, so one more incursion zone and I'll be able to advance the storyline. Cool. What's up here? Ooh, I get to start this one.
Your efforts are for
I'm not going to be able to do it by myself, though. I don't think.
realm is mine.
If I was in T1, then yeah, I could definitely run this.
As I wish.
I am not going to get it unless someone else shows up. You see the timer and the bar on the right? Nice. So that means I have a chest waiting with that Syena lady. Whew, barely hanging in there, barely doing it. This is where I'm gonna have a little trouble getting to all these in time, I think. It's pretty strange. Usually these incursion areas are populated with other players. Alright, so I thought there was another eye up here. No. There's got to be an eye somewhere I'm not seeing. No. Oh yeah. There we go. Pretty crazy there aren't any other players around. I don't think I'm gonna get it. The timer is running low. I'm behind time now. Dang. Yep, I don't think I'm gonna get it. Taking some damage. Oh, I'm just gonna miss it, man. Ah, I just missed it. Dang. Well,
Pathetic.
I agree. Well, so you guys got to see what happens if you don't get the incursion stuff done in time. So, I mean, you still get some XP from your failed incursion or whatever, but not nearly as much. All right, so now how much? Weird. Hmm. The quest went away. Okay, whatever. It's what is the name of that town she's in? Tesseract or something like that. Wing Genai. Fate's Retreat. Where is that? Where's the quest lady? Fate's Retreat. I want to say it was like somewhere in this area. No. Let's go down here and do this incursion then. Yeah, I keep forgetting what it starts with the T, the where the Saina lady is. I just can't ever remember. Okay, easy, Tiger. Well, now it says priority quest available. Okay. I don't see the icon anywhere, though. Whatever. We'll just keep doing what we're doing.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine.
Okay, so there's some other
and I
players at this
shape
one.
it as
That's good.
I wish.
Now there's
I guess there's two going? I don't know. It's weird. Man, it's a long way to this one. Hey! There we go. Okay, we're in it now, though. Got knocked off my horse, I think. Come on, horsey. Yeah, they must have knocked me off my horse. Ooh, that was a 1 GA item.
This stops nothing.
Ah! Okay. Alright, so my horse got beat up again. go back and let's get back to that area. Looks like I went the wrong way, maybe. Nice. And he's gone already.
Your insolence is at an end.
Wow. Somebody just basically one-hit him. Got new whispers to turn in. Got some new recipes. Hmm. So I already have that ability. Let's just keep an eye on that one. Ooh, got some rare runes. Hmm. Oh, okay, let's go turn these whispers in. Just accidentally hit my monitor. Whoopsie. Just checking my telephone. All good. Yeah, I gotta come back that way anyway.
It is done.
They're always back for.
Nice. Got some recipes, tempering recipes. Yeah, I don't like the. So if you ever hear me say, "Oh, well, that was a 1 GA," the GA means Grand Affix, which is this star thing on the Warlord Great Helm. So the affix on that one, 75% cold resistance, not super great. And you can go in there and mess with the 1 GAs and like try to re-temper the affixes, but usually it just breaks the gear and makes it completely useless, in my experience. Let's go grab this stuff out of my stash. Um, okay, so let's unfavorite that because we're just gonna salvage it.
How can I help? There's that.
Ooh, unlocked an aspect. Fleet wings. That's probably a like the electric or the eagle version of Spiritborn. So we only got, after doing all that, we only got 395 of the currency. And each one of these upgrades, let's see. This one's, yeah, that's fine though because it upgrades. Now I'm up to 24%. So anything under 24% that's not a boss has a possibility to get one hit or instant execute. All right. Wow, 23,000. Yikes. Okay. Where is that lady at, though? Now it's bothering me a little bit. All right. Stand by one. I'm going to look it up. It says Kyoshivad. Okay, well, let's see. I think that is right here. I have a new mount.
It seems we're leaving.
Because, like, in the story quest, when you have to go talk to her, it kind of just teleports you there, I think.
You there. I need to talk to you.
Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Let's take a peek at this. So I have 9 coins. I don't really want any of this stuff. That's the problem. And I mean, the season gear looks pretty cool and everything, but mm, yeah, see, this armor looks pretty dope. Like the Spiritborn ones here, yeah. I don't know. It's not really worth spending platinum to unlock all this stuff, in my opinion. So I unlocked the Beast one. Mm, so if you get all these, then you get the pants. So let's just go ahead and get this, I guess. Okay. Now it says you have to go to the stable to equip that stuff, but you can just go to your wardrobe. I mean, I guess technically this is the stable, but Scales of Mendax. Mendax. All right, so where's the one I just got? Here it is. Looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Let's see where in Kyosavad she is. Tiramir, that's not it. I want to turn this quest in, but I keep forgetting where the lady's at. Because I have a couple rewards caches. Bear Tribe. It said Kyoshivad. Hmm. Tarsak Waypoint in Kyrgyzstan. Okay, that's actually helpful because that is over here somewhere. Kyrgyzstan, Jirandai, Onyx Watchtower. That's Dry Steps. Ah, well, this is the place right here. So let's go turn this in while I'm thinking about it. See what we get in that cache. That was unnecessarily difficult. There we go. Oh boy. Oh, I got 2 of them. Yeah, that's what you want right here. This is the payoff really from doing all this stuff is you get a mythic unique. Contains a resplendent spark at a minimum. And if you're lucky, it'll contain, I think, also a good unique. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a 1 GA cache, so it's definitely worth trying to get it, I think. All right, let's go down here and open these. Ooh, 631 Devastate, nice. And a unique. Frostburn. I'm not a fan. Okay, so well, we only have 20,000 more reputation to get till the next cache. Yeah, we just looked at that. All right, let's go. Let's jam some reliquary or apparition incursions. Begins in 1 minute. Oh, I was already at a waypoint. Using the waypoint seems to get you there a little bit faster. Like less loading and whatnot. Okay, I was just checking my... Oh boy. Checking my elbows.
What?
What? See? Every time. Be cool if I didn't keep getting stuck on obstacles.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine.
Let's go over here and hit this eye.
Shape it as I wish.
Where?
Let's get over there and get in on this section.
Fools.
Ooh.
This stops nothing.
Okay.
It's a fight you wanted.
Wow. Okay, so we're still not there yet. There we go.
There's a shortcut.
I am. I was treading so much harder on T1. What is happening here? Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm like under the ground somehow. And yep.
Your insolence is at an end.
Weird. Okay. Okay. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Alright, so we're gonna have to exit out. That's never happened to me playing this game before, so that's exciting. Hopefully going out and going back in will fix it. It did not fix it. The hell is this? Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. I guess I'm cooked. So we'll have to go. We'll have to exit game completely. Weird. So we're gonna have to like completely restart this. Um, so let me go ahead and load this up then while I'm doing that. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's go game. Exit Diablo. This is unfortunate. Like I've never had that happen before where I just get like stuck in the terrain of the game. It's never happened before. So of course it has to happen while I'm streaming. And now my game is not wanting to close. That's pretty rad. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Man, I don't. Whew. All right. Good stuff. Okay. So apparently it like hung up or froze or something because it's making me force close it. Okay. So now we're reopening it. Hopefully all Saturday's going good. Okay, starting back up. Logging into BattleNet. And if this thing is still cooked when we reload it, I'm just gonna end up having to end the stream, unfortunately. All right. Here we go. Here's hoping. Fingers crossed, right? Oh, you guys can't see what I'm seeing, but I'm loading it up or attempting to. And let's see. Nope, still cooked. I have never seen anything like this. Hmm. It makes no sense how it even happened. Oh, let's see if I can town portal out of it. I didn't even think about that. This should take care of it. Yeah. Tricking the game. All right, guys. Here we go. Oh, yes. So this is actually the unique that I'm looking for my build. It's unfortunate it's not a 1GA, but the reason why it matters here is you see your basic your basic skills deal, that's not great. 88% increased damage and always use their third attack. That's the key because I'll just show you. For Rock Splitter, which is my basic attack, you'll see here, right here, your third attack strikes enemies around you, dealing 1700 damage. So that's in Thorns damage. So with the Sepizantek, every single time is your third attack. So massively helpful. Yeah, attack power went down like crazy. We might have to wait till we get a 1GA version of it. Because it'll definitely, well, you know what? Let's go test it out. Oh, I just gotta go up here and unsock it. That's all the gear I missed when the game put me inside of the earth. That is not what I wanted to do. There we go. So let's go unsocket my other weapon. And let's put the rune word, which, oh, it was a basic one. Let's see if I have any other good ones. Spend 5 offering. Meh. We'll go with what we had. I think it was the Iron Maiden is the bottom one. Pestilent Swarm, Earthquake, Meteorites, Grenades. Here we go. Okay, so attack power went way down, which is unfortunate. We're just gonna go out here and test it on these enemies real quick.
What?
So you see those 3 little impact points?
It's right you want.
Okay, it actually seems a little better, even though it's a lower overall attack power.
Let's have a peek inside.
All right, Variana, calm down. Hmm. So do I want to hang on to this, though? Yeah, see, the gorilla skill, I think, is where most of my damage loss comes in. We'll just favorite that so I don't... What is this? Radakapaleke, oh, dang. That's a pretty good one, too. Not for this build, because my build doesn't use any core skills. So you see right there where the unique, it says core skills are now additionally basic skills and free to cast. Cool, but my build doesn't have any core skills. It's mostly defensive skills. So let's go salvage this stuff. We'll keep that other glaive or whatever, quarterstaff. Yeah, glaive. We'll just keep that favorited in case I need to go back to it. So we'll go check out an incursion zone, apparition zone, whatever it's called. The one we're going to now is kind of crazy because it's in a city, and it's really super easy to get stuck on obstacles. So there's 2 different zones here. It looks like the one on the left is active currently. So we'll go over here. Yeah. Seems like it's doing a little bit better than my other weapon. Not against elites, but... Oh, I didn't masterwork it at all either. I guess let's go beat up some more baddies. We gotta get that bar full. Okay, so it's a little better. It seems like I'm doing a smidge more damage. Nice. Just leveled up. Sweet.
Your insolence is at an end.
I didn't even see him. That's how fast these guys got rid of him. Ooh, there we go. Got a 1GA ring. Nice. Tormentor's Band. 200 dexterity. I don't really want to give that up. Yeah. Oh, wait. We had a Gorilla Innovation. Nice. Alright, so is that other one still over there? No. Alright. Let's look for another zone. Oh, here's one. Boop. Uh-oh. Let's see. Ah, yeah. So sometimes when you're casting Town Portal and an enemy hits you, it disrupts your cast. Not a huge inconvenience or anything, but it is annoying. Ah! Whoops.
Your efforts are for naught.
So I might not be able to get this one if other players don't show up.
I shape it as I wish.
Okay, there's another player. That's good. Let's go get this boss up here. This apparition. Whew. Okay. Taking a little longer with this one. Not quite as many players.
Right, cocktail. Get there.
Fools! This stops nothing. You solve nothing.
It's crazy that like I'm right on top of Belial essentially, and he's not dealing damage or anything. Let's go over and get this other eye. Definitely not dealing as much damage as I was in T1. Yeah, let's go get this other eye. Just gonna sit here and keep bashing this dude. awesome. So much carnage. Ooh. Something poisoned the crap out of me.
Your insolence is at an end.
Whatever, be Lyle. Be lion.
I cannot be undone. This world is mine.
Okay. Keep saying that, and we keep beating you routinely. I like when you hit them and they fly off into the stratosphere. Is this priority quest available? Oh, we got some whispers to turn in. Let's go do that. Let's learn these abilities.
It is done.
Hmm.
Nos and Fahd. Nos.
Got some unique pants somewhere. There it is. Temerity. Effects that heal you beyond 100% grant you a barrier. Tempting. Because my build is so barrier based. Tempting. Let's see, what am I going to lose though? 23% to all elements, 33 to all stats. Yeah. If it was a 1GA, I would get it. All right, she's maxed out. Let's see what's in this thing. Yep. All right, let's go salvage this stuff. Let's see. Let's try to masterwork the Sepizantec a little. Oh yeah, we got plenty of Abducite. Must have picked up some during those apparition incursions. All right, here we go.
Never seen something finer.
Please be something good. Okay, I could work with that. Ah, see, after level 4 or 5, like after level 4, the resource cost goes up exponentially, you know.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
I think there's a season mission that talks about masterwork gear to rank 3, so let's go ahead and I think I have enough Abducite to do that still. Oops, okay, let's get to the right part. And then let's do, I guess, these gloves. Okay.
Don't ruin all that work.
Got the chapter objective done. That means I get a little rewards cache. And let's go down here, see what we got. Ooh, 1GA gloves. That's these, okay. A lucky hit up to 15%. Stinger, I don't use Stinger though. Dang, oh well. Go salvage this stuff.
The forge is always hot.
I could probably salvage this one. I think we're
That looks
doing
worn. I can fix it.
good damage without it. Ooh, Earthen Bulwark. Yes, that's the one I've been looking for. I need I think it's Zol though. Whatever the one is where it's like you gain offering based every 5 meters you work. That combo with this K, you're basically, it says 300 offering, but if you get, however, I think it's 50 every 5 meters. So it's pretty much continuously going. And then this goes, so I want to replace this one. The invocation rune, it's like if you use a skill from another ability. So that with the Earthen Bulwark every 5 meters, pretty good. Haven't seen a whole lot of runes yet this season though. I mean, granted, it's like day 3 or 4, but all right. So, oh man, only 13,000 more. Let's see. You want to look for the ones that have the timers on them, I think. Like this here doesn't have a timer.
No other people I'd rather break bread with.
I don't see any that have timers. All right, so this one it is. He'll say what? Come on, say it. Yep, there you go. I think he says what because there's like a little apparition kid there or something standing there. Oh yeah. Masterworking it makes a difference. So basically now we're in the phase where you just need to beat up these enemies until that meter fills up. I always get those little free cash things. Okay, so this, there we go. Oh yeah, a bunch of other players just showed up. Sick, Paragon 100. Okay, and it was dead that fast. I wonder if I'll get to even see him this time.
Insolence
Oh, yep.
is at an end.
Wow, somebody's shredding this guy. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in this chest. You don't really get boss mats as fast as last season either. So they upped the stacks to 100 because it used to be max 50 in a stack. So that's good. All right, let's do one more apparition incursion, and then that'll probably be it for today. down here. See, this one has a timer going. Begins in 6 seconds. See that the timer's already started, so we're kind of behind the 8 ball here. Something just damaged me, poisoned me. And we are falling massively behind schedule on this event.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Come on. So I go right for these apparitions, the red skulls on the mini-map. Dang. Alright. That darkness. Wow. What is that? I was gonna say, we got him that fast? Man, tons of enemies. That's the one drawback of the hunter ultimate. You can't really control where he goes. Oh, here he is. I was like, I thought they killed him, but this one tends to teleport a lot.
Your insolence is
Bones broken.
Okay.
Get there.
Got a couple manuals. That's good. We'll port back to the Tree of Whispers. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you for tuning in if you tuned in. All my socials are going to come up here in a second on my end screen. So thanks for tuning in. And until next time.